Hey folks, Matt from artoftheimage.com. I'm getting a lot of viewer questions about high-end compact cameras. In other words, 1-inch sensor cameras. What's the best compact I can buy for travel or for vlogging, YouTube use? You know, we've reviewed the G7X Mark II. I've got the G7X right here now for review. The RX100 Mark IV we just reviewed. There's a lot of these cameras. I've had the FZ1000 in. The question is, what's the best? People want to know, what do I recommend? So one of the things I like to do is let's have a look at Amazon and see what the best sellers are. Let's look at the top 5 best-selling 1-inch sensor cameras on Amazon. I'm actually really curious. Let's take a look. So I pulled up the best sellers in digital point-and-shoot cameras because you have to go to best sellers in digital point-and-shoots. They don't have a category just for 1-inch. That's kind of one of those things that us photographers and gearheads look for. So we scroll through and we don't see a 1-inch in the first listings. We actually have to go down to number 13. And the first 1-inch we get there is the Canon PowerShot G7X Mark II. So the G7X Mark II is the #1 best-selling 1-inch sensor camera on Amazon. I'm not surprised. It's a fantastic camera. It delivers great results. 20 megapixels, very good for video. Vloggers love it. It's a great pocket camera. Not surprised. Next up, we have to scroll down to, when we go through the rest of this first page, which is 1 through 20, we can see there's not even another 1-inch sensor in the top 20. So on the second page here, which is 21 to 40, we come down to position number 29, where we see the FZ1000. So I'm not really surprised about that either, because the FZ1000 is a great camera. 1-inch, 4K, good lens. It's a favorite. It's a darling of people. So not surprised to see that there at all. And then we have to come down to position 30 to see the RX100B. I think the B designation means this is the Mark II. I could be wrong on that. But one of the older RX100s is at position 30. Again, a solid performing camera. A lot of people like the RX100s. 1-inch sensor, great performing camera. Next up, we have at position number 38, the G7X. So that's the original one. That's the one I have here for review right now. So Canon's got a great showing here, because in position 1, they've got the G7X Mark II. In position 4, they've got the G7X. So, I mean, basically, we've got number 1, the G7X2. Number 2 is the FZ1000 from Panasonic. Number 3 is the RX100B from Sony. And number 4 is, again, Canon, the G7X, but the Mark I. Next up, we actually have to flip down all the way over to the last section and go to number 83, where we've got the RX100 Mark III. So very interesting that the RX100 Mark III is the 5th camera, and we have to go all the way to position 83 to get the number 5 best-selling 1-inch sensor. So that's the best-selling, top 5 best-selling 1-inch sensor cameras on Amazon right now. Now, of course, these specs change, but it's always interesting to have a look at these and see what the best sellers are and what people are buying. What do you think? Were you surprised at which ones were the best sellers? Did you think the ranking would be different? Did you think something else would be in there? Leave your thoughts in the comments. Let's discuss it a little bit. 1-inch sensor cameras. What's your favorite 1-inch sensor camera? Thanks for tuning in, folks. Stay tuned. As always, I will put all the links below for all of these cameras if you want to check them out on Amazon. Thanks for tuning in. Stay tuned. We'll be back soon here at artoftheimage.com.